So I guess that brings us to the next point, and it's the most important part of this podcast, really. It's to do with trust, right? So let's say we've been very vibrant on social media and we've caught your eye. We've done some creative things. We've maybe targeted marketers, which we have done in the past. We actually did some videos that were aimed at marketers, giving top tips on how to do this, that, and the other, with graphic design, video, everything. And they were out there, and we were hoping that Andy Hubbard is going to click on his LinkedIn or his YouTube, search for top tips on a certain aspect of marketing, and we pop up. And you watch our video, you like us, you reach out. That's kind of not too far dissimilar to how we met in a way.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But my point being, off the back of that, we've broken through the initial awkward stage, and we're now, friends, in work colleagues, whatever you want to say. It's so important that when somebody asks you for video, you trust us to do a good job, because essentially it's your neck on the line now, because you're advising to your client. These guys are either an extension of Applebee Marketing, or there's a partnership in place. So tell me, how important is that trust element?
It can't be overstated. I think ultimately what you're looking to is develop a relationship with, as you said, someone you can trust.
Yeah.
Someone who is technically competent and capable, but that you can relate to and work with. Going back to the point I said earlier, people buy from people. So if I'm employing the services of a videographer, I need to make sure there's some sort of chemistry there. There's some sort of synergy between us. There are any number of suppliers of both marketing, PR services, digital media, video services, the whole lot. And you've got to look for a round peg in a round hole. It's exactly the same as recruiting for internal staff. You've got to make sure that fit is absolutely right, because if it's not, you might work with them once and that's it.
Yeah.
And to my mind, that's dead time, because you've not got that long-term relationship in place. And you might do that. You might have to do that because that's what your budget dictates you do. But ultimately, I'm always looking to work with an organisation who I can forge a long-term relationship with, that is a natural relationship and complements. And on the plus side, then there's the reciprocal business that comes out of it.
Yeah.
When you're talking to a video client and they're looking for a particular service, you can refer somebody else in.
Yeah.
And similarly, that's how I would approach it from my side as well. So it's trust. It's that you've got to make sure that fit is right, and you do need to look at it, perhaps not quite as formally as a job interview, but that's not the kind of mindset that you need to be going into it with. Can I work with this person going forward? Are they going to add value to my business?
And just to put it on to look at it from your side, so let's say we get on really well and then we go and do a project for you and it's no good. Not that would happen at Insight Video, but how do you proof check that the videographer is any good? What are you looking for in a person's portfolio to say, yes, this matches the Applebee sort of brand and strategy?
You will see from the work that they've submitted to get them the other side of the table, to have that meeting face to face to start with. But then it's also the testimonials, their client testimonials, word of mouth, and good companies. When you're, whether you go into a local networking group, business networking group or something like that, you will get that peer referral of have you spoken to Adam at Insight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He did this for us, or I know he did some work for such and such.
That's usually what they say.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it was average. But no,
6 out of 10.
That's the thing that really starts selling it, that then puts it on my radar to be saying, I need to have a conversation with these guys, because I'm hearing too many positives. And it's going back to what we were saying before about the whole PR side of things. Yeah. You believe what you hear and what you read in your own comfy environment. So
it's testimonials, essentially. Yeah. And why would a video company go in and do a video for someone without getting a testimonial for themselves? And you know why? It's because as video producers or video agency owners or freelancers, we're not thinking about ourselves. We're out there. We get sent in to do a job. We have a storyboard. We have a shot list. We have the lights, the cameras, the audio. It's all we're thinking about. There's so much to think about. And the last thing we ever think about is ourselves. And so the most important thing we've done at Insight recently in the last 12 months is behind the scenes footage to show that we're out there, to show what it looks like, to show we're real. And we've got, staff and faces. But we've also always now grabbed a member of the team from the client and said, could you just say a few words?
Yeah.
We did it recently for Sturgis Motors, and the testimonial that we got was so good. We've worked with them for years. Why has it taken this long to get a testimonial?
And I think any business is the same.
Yeah.
They're so busy trying to promote or sell product, they're not promoting themselves.
Yeah.
And from a marketing perspective, we're no different. We spend a lot of time marketing our clients and not necessarily marketing ourselves. And,
and I think a lot of the problems that video agencies do as well is we'll do a fantastic video for somebody. So let's say something very niche, like a manufacturing company, and we'll post the video and it means everything to the client and their circle and their audience and their target. But what does it mean to your average Joe? It's not necessarily exciting. It's not really proof that we will work for, let's say, a sports company further down the line or something like that. So yes, you can post your portfolio. Obviously have a portfolio page to send people to. But what good does posting a client's video on our social media do? But then if you post a behind the scenes video of that shoot with a testimonial included, that's so much more powerful.